Well, it is that time. We have finally reached the apex, the pinnacle of MLB The Show 25. That being its finest time. And there are more cards in the 30, which we kind of assumed there would be. So today, we're not going to go over the 30 that they revealed, we talked about them previously, and the stats have already been shown. But we are going to look over sort of some of the newer stuff and stuff that they announced in the whole like, hey, here's the news sort of thing. I didn't make a video on it. I didn't feel like speculatory stuff at this point is worth it. If you were looking for something from me, sorry. If I do cover it, I might cover it Monday and kind of dissect it a smidge. But for the most part, there was nothing in there. Even I read it. And I was going, if we really want to talk about the in-game mechanics and stuff. Nevertheless, let's get into this one. Let's show off some of the stuff that's in the packs and collections and stuff, and also make mention of the now and later stuff they talked about in that sort of preview thing. So that being said, let's just jump into it. Leave a like, comment down below. Who's your favorite finest card? Are they missing someone? Let me know. But that being said, let's just jump into it and all that fun stuff. All right, so as always, we start off here on the old calendar, and there's a couple things that I want to bring up. So mainly on the 11th, the finest program, so that's on Tuesday, followed by the Captain Blizzard stuff again, Yippee Skippy on the 14th. So drop one, that's probably the last like major thing. If you don't remember from last year, it kind of just carried itself onward. Retro Finest on the 18th, so it looks like the next couple weeks or so there's a lot. So that's on a Tuesday. On the 21st is the weekend classics. We're really blazing through a lot of this stuff. They already said there was be an 11th inning program, which is probably the last program. So sort of keep all that in mind here as we go further and further into these things. Not further and further, but like as things go along here. But as you see there are some guys there. So now we're gonna start in the shop. Reason being is there's some stuff, and there's some stuff that really that can help. Okay, so the first things first here. Negro Choice uniforms. These are the free packs that let's just start here, okay? We're starting here. So Negro League jersey uniforms, if you haven't gotten them, just take them. We don't have to open them yet. There's 2 of them. Go get another uniform set. Redeemed items for this. This is, I think, the one like the playoff one where you get the one like free voucher. Extreme stuff. This gives you 10 points for it. For the extreme program, you get a 10. I haven't really touched it. I've done a moment. And then here is the free pack. Let's go over the pack. So the first guy up here is Maximus Freed. Cutter, sinker, curveball, 4-seam sweeper. Per 9's 111, 100, and 106. Clutch is 108. Velocity's up there as well. Corks on him. Stopper, pickoff artist, and breaker outlier to go alongside. I didn't see what his stamina is. 108. Next one, Riley Green. Max against righties, 101, 100 versus left, clutch 113 for the primary center fielder, left fielder, but he can play right and center with 87 reactions, so he'll be okay out there. Next up, Kyle Schwarber. Why not? 125. Is he any different than the other 50 Kyle Schwarber cards we have? I don't know. He's got 125 clutch. He's max hitter. What do you expect? I think this might be on par with his other one. I don't know. But we love Kyle Schwarber here at MLB The Show. Ranger Suarez, sinker, curve, 4-seam circle change, and a cutter. Per 9's 109, 104, 119. His clutch is 102 to go with the 112 stamina. In terms of the Corks, Road Warrior, Night Player, Pickoff Artist, and Breaker Outlier. The next guy here, Kyle Tucker. 115, 112, 115, 118 for the right fielder. Only can play there. Decent reaction to play out there. Pretty good considering he didn't do jack diddly shit, I think, in the second half. Jazz. Do you like Jazz? I'm sure I know one guy who doesn't like Jazz. He may have not been a hero for the Dodgers. That's neither here nor there. Primary second base, can play third and center field. 102, 125, 106, 118. Good speed, decent fielding. Sneaks into a second base if you need it. Next up, Nathan Eovaldi. He got shut down a little bit early in the year, but he brings a splitter, a 4-seam, a cutter, curveball, and a sinker. His per 9's 113, 100, and 114 to go alongside 125 clutch and 106 stamina. And he has breaker outlier. I don't think we looked at Jazz Chisholm's quirks if he had any. Road Warrior, Day Planner, first first pitch hitter, situational hitter, and bad ball hitter. Following is Josh Hader. I'm just gonna state this. This guy is glitched. Apparently, all his swings, in competitive are just contact. I don't know what to say about that, but that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Two-seam slider, circle changes his stuff. Per 9's 125, 120, and 90. 125 clutch and 26 stamina. His quirks are just Road Warrior. Going down the list here, Manny Machado, 125 contact versus right to go with 108, and then inverse it, 108 contact, 125 against lefties. Third baseman, decent enough fielder. People love his swing. I can take it or leave it. Quirks on him, homebody, night player, unfaced, situational hitter, breaking ball hitter, and dead red. Next one up is Brandon. I'm probably going to be traded this offseason. Nimmo, 108, 109 versus right, 107, 110 versus left, clutch 125. Can kind of okay-ish play the defense for a left fielder. He's enough speed. He's kind of a meh hitter, but hey, if you get him, you want him, you got him. I got nothing for you. Carlos Rendon, four-seam slider, circle change sinker, and a curveball. His per 9's 121, 107, 83. Good God. And his clutch is 83 as well. Good freaking God. What month is this? 106 stamina. I mean, good luck with that one. No quirks as well. So that's a thing. Next up is Brett Rooker. 116, 125, 115, 115 versus right. Primary right and left. Not the greatest fielder. He's a DH, though, but he's got a big stick. I tell you. Matthew Boyd, four-seam circle change slider, curve sinker. You know how many videos I saw that this guy was not as good as his stats that he was? It was wild. His per 9's 109, 93, and 109 to go alongside 97 pitching clutch and 104 stamina. And quirks on him are just day planner or day player. I don't know why I said day planner. Matthew Chapman here, 125, 105, 125, 105, 108 versus right and left for the third baseman. Really good fielder, as you know, with the 107 clutch. On terms of the quirks, Road Warrior, first pitch hitter, dead red, and bad ball hitter. Next up, Edwin Diaz, four-seam slider, circle change, two-seamer, per 9's 125, 121, and 85, 125 clutch, 26 stamina. His quirks are as follows: homebody and night player. Do as you will with that. Dylan Dingler gets the card here, the catcher for the Tigers. 108, 90, 125, 109, clutch 120. Very good fielder as well back there. Doesn't have any quirks, so will he get playing time? Yes. Hunter Goodman, who can play a lot. Catcher, first, and the corner outfield spots. 108, 115 versus right, 110, 121 versus left, clutch 114. Good fielder also as well there to go alongside the quirks that he does not have. Trent Grisham, the center fielder for the Yankees. He had his first, I think, 30 home runs here this year. 120, 125 versus right, 100, 120 versus left to go alongside his 100 clutch. Fielding is okay. His reaction is adequate if you need him to play center field. He can, and he's got a good swing. He was a BR god a few years ago, so I'm sure he will continue to be a deity in some fashion, probably. Jesus Luzardo is the next one up here. Four-seam sweeper, circle change, sinker, and a slider. Per 9's are as follows: 108, 115, 109 to go alongside his clutch of 95 and 115 stamina. No quirks for him as well. Spencer Torkelson, who can somehow play all the outfield spots. If you want to put him in center field, you are a psychopath. That's all I got. That's what I got to say about that one. 100, 120, 110, 125 versus right and left, respectively. That 78th reaction, it's going to be even lower in center field. But hey, you want to play him out there? Good luck. That's all I got to say. Franmir, who may not sign with anyone, Valdez, for hitting, we know why. Sinker, curveball, circle change, slider, four seam. Per 9's are 105, 110, 88 to go alongside. Pitching clutch of 116 and 109 stamina. And here is quirks, stopper, and breaker outlier. Andres Munoz, he's probably going to have 3 pitches. He's got 4. Slider, four seam, sinker, circle change, 125 hit per 9's there as for the hits and Ks, 99 or 79 walks and 125 pitching clutch to go with 25 stamina, and homebody, outlier, stopper, and outlier 2. Freddie Peralta's also here. He's also likely to be traded. 4-seam circle change curve, slider, sinker. Per nines are as follows: 120, 105 to go with 87, and 125 clutch and 100 stamina. And no quirks as well. Except Brandon Wu, and he's the last one here. Thank God. I don't have to keep talking about these cards. 10 sinker. 4-seam sinker, slider, sweeper, circle change. Per nines, 113, 94, 108 to go alongside 125 clutch and 110 stamina. And he has home body and stopper. Those are the pack cards. Make sure you get one. Make sure you get your free pack here. The free 85 plus. I'm sure we all know what those are going to be. And they also dropped for whatever reason, they dropped a chase card for some reason. It's Ian Happ, who's got max against right, 115, 120 versus left for the left fielder only. Good fielder. They did this last year where they put him in like some weird pack thing. So I guess the trend continues. He's going to be expensive. So good luck with that one. All right, let's take a look at the collection here. We talked about all these cards already, so if you haven't got them, there you go. They did have a couple, mainly being like Jose and Chapman, some other guys, but for the most part, that's not why we're here. So the first thing you're gonna get is you get a couple more packs when you collect some of these guys. 10 and 20 gets you 2 more packs, and then the first guy we're gonna get here is Bobby Witt Jr., 117, 111, 125, 95. Really good speed, as always, good fielding. He's going to fit pretty well at shortstop for the end game. If you get 40 cards, you get Paul Skeens, 4-seam sinker, sweeper, Vulcan change, and a slider. Per nines are disgusting, 120, 106, 108, clutch 125, and stamina 125. They all have captain boosts as well. And then finest, yeah, we all know. And both Outlier 1 and Outlier 2. And last but not least, Cal Raleigh, max hitting. It's 125 minus his vision for the catcher, good fielder, all that fun stuff. He's your last one to get for this. As well, I do want to see. They're probably not there. Like this, I just want to make. There is a mini seasons to get this guy, Sidel Rafaela, center fielder, shortstop, and second baseman. 112, 95. 102, 108, good fielder there. It's maxed out. My head's blocking it. Hang on. So yeah, if you care about defensive, he's the guy to put out there in center field. The other 2 cards they might not have seen. Was Kate Smith in there? Yeah, I think Kate Smith was. 4-seam splitter, sweeper, 125. Hit and K per 9. What's his clutch? 80. Jeez Louise. And Road Warrior, Night Player, and Stopper. The last card in there is a Fernando Tatis Jr. I don't know if anyone's discovered him yet. It's only been out for an hour, so probably not. But yeah. Oh, so by the way, make sure you do the exchange to get the Jose Altuve card. And let's just show that thing off. But I think that's relatively it. So yeah, so make sure there is the mini seasons here where you get this Fernando Tatis Jr. right there. If we look through here, not a lot. Yandy Diaz is the first card there as well. Why he got one, I don't know, with Rafael. So it's Rafael, Yandy, Kate Smith. Some premier packs here. Premier choice packs, Moon, Home Run Derby X, July Spotlight pack, Live Series 88 plus with 100 hits, home runs September, chase pack, home runs 2. Balling Deluxe, Balling the season, and then Fernando Tatis Jr. for winning the title. He's a pretty good card. I think they showed him off on the stream. I believe. There you go. I think that is all. We'll open the packs. Why not? And by the way, if you are sort of like how you get them, you just go here. If you have them, then you can collect the cards as well. So like for me, we'll do this live. I have the Angels one. Bada bing, bada boom. I have the Angels Joseph Adele. There you go. So you're just going to do that for all of them. If you don't have them, you might not have them. So I suggest just going through and then looking through and seeing whoever you want for free. Just going sort of like I said, you kind of just can go one by one. If there's someone you're like, ooh, I really want him, just make sure you do it. Like I said, I don't remember who I have and who I don't have. I haven't really been focusing. If I'm keeping it $110 with you guys, I haven't really been focusing on this as much as I probably should. If I'm being honest, and that's just on me. It's not that I don't care. It's just I kind of get lost a little bit because like I'll stop playing the game. Like right now, I'm at the point where it's kind of for me. I shouldn't say it's over, but you know, so like just like I said, make sure you go through this, just look through and make sure you got some of them. Like Pete Crow Armstrong's probably a good one to get. Go through it, each one, and then you see where you are. Make sure you do those. There's a mini collection for all of these guys as well, so make sure you're doing that to get more points. And it should just be really easy. You throw them on the team. You got mini seasons. That's the best way to do it. Like I said, the best thing to do, I would say, just click on all of them. Make sure you got them all. Because like I said, you probably have some you don't realize or you forget. So, you know, lock that in. Bada boom. There you go. So we got some out of the way here. Get a fair amount out of the way. And then you see where you're at on most of those as well. Also, make sure you get your World Series stuff as well. But let's open those packs and see what lackluster crap we got here. So for this, we got this stuff. We'll open the choice pack or the show packs. That's how kind we. Did we get anything good? Nope. Justin Dean, who got DFA'd and picked up. All right, Live Series 85. Is it going to be an 85? What color is it going to be? Is it going to be purple, red, gold? I assume it's going to be purple because that's all I ever get. Of course, first baseman. I don't know. Nicholas. We got a Nicholas. Thanks. Appreciate that. All right, the Extreme Redeem. I don't think we're going to get anything, but you get 10 points for this. I don't even know where I'm at. I did a moment. I don't know what I need to finish it. And then the Negro League uniforms here. I think I got the ones I don't know. We'll go Rays, I guess. I got Kansas City. That's all I really... You know what? We'll do the Grays. I don't know. They were just right here. Wait, you have to pick 8 of them? What in the criminy Jiminy Christmas? I'm just gonna go in order though. Holy Toledo. Alright, I didn't know it was that many. So pick the ones you don't have, I guess. So like new, we're just gonna see new. One, new, new, one, new. So we're gonna have dupes. Okay. You can't sell them. So that's neat. But now you have all of them, so it looks like that does that. Let's do the finest choice pack here. Rare run? No. I don't know who to take. You know, we'll take. Who do I want? You know what? I don't know who I feel. You know, I'll take credit. We're taking turns. What am I thinking? And then here's the voucher. I think you just get one. You pick whatever. So like we got. This will probably tell me who. I'm gonna take the Arizona one because I really. Oh, you get 2. Hello. Lindor's fun. Lindor's fun. Who was the Phillies turner? Yeah. So we get those. We'll unlock them. So that's that. That's everything. Make sure you do all that stuff. Get the free stuff. I don't know why I said it like that. I hate me too. Don't worry. I'm going to go cry about it when I'm done recording this. I'm sure of it. Okay, so that's all of it. That's everything. Make sure you do the mini seasons. And again, this is sort of the big hoopla, the end of it all. The end of the end. The beginning of the end, I guess. Who knows? But make sure you do all that stuff. Play it out. See where you're at. Make sure you get all the finest cards because you want that cow rally and stuff. And all that fun stuff. So that being said, my name is Specs. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Enjoy finest weekend. Oh, make sure you watch Twitch streams because there are drops on for all. And I think we get drops for all week. So make sure you're watching your favorite Twitch streamers and showing support because you get free packs, which we all love. So yeah. Now, that one being over, I'll see you guys all later. Adios, compadres. Bye.